Hi everyone, Molly Mitchell here, and today I'm very excited to walk you through the Outreach calendar functionality. If you are not using Outreach meetings, you are leaving tons of money and meetings on the table. So I'm here today to walk you through the basic setup of what a meeting is going to look like within Outreach and some tips and tricks you're going to need to know. I'm going to break this into two parts. So here's part one. Make sure you stay tuned for part two.
All right, first up, we're going to talk through the settings that each individual user can set up within their calendar. So first and foremost, you're going to find your public calendar link. This is the link that you can share with prospects to book directly with you. Next up is our default meeting type. I'm going to dive into that a little bit more in a bit here, but this is going to play an important role of what kind of meeting you're asking for. Next up, you're going to put in your conference information. This is where you can, one, put in your URL, and then two, in your conference details, you can put anything agenda-wise if you'd like. Time zone, super important to make sure that all reps are setting up their specific time zones as to where they're located. Your time blocks control what time of day prospects can book with you. We will always want to exclude federal U.S. holidays. And this last part here is definitely customizable, but gives you the opportunity to put in any type of buffering that you need to in between meetings to make sure that you're giving yourself enough time. You can also make sure that you're controlling the maximum time frame that someone can book with you in advance. Next up here, we're going to take a look at the actual meeting types itself. But first, your general calendar view here, you can add in any other of your coworkers' views here. So I could add Becca's calendar in here to get some visibility if I was trying to maybe book a meeting with her as well. My agenda will give me just a rundown of everything that I have on my calendar for additional visibility. Now the meeting types, this is really where it gets very important. The meeting type is the template for the calendar invite itself. So first, your internal naming convention, title, location. We're going to really recommend utilizing the variables here. So here I'm going to grab the company variable and name this a company name plus scaled introduction. For location, best practice here is to use the sender. And this is all relaying back to all of the settings we just set up. But our conference URL here, you can see that my Zoom link is now generating in my preview. The description is going to be the actual agenda of the calendar invite, so you can customize anything there. And most importantly, your duration. So if you have different types of meetings, like a 15-minute meeting to a 30-minute meeting, that's a great use case for having a different meeting type.